Hello, and this is a video review of one of our Marketing for Solicitors members' websites. And very kindly, Mark Harvey from Millen Jenkins and Jenkins has agreed to let me share this with you so that everyone can benefit from it. And he's asked for a review of his website. Says that it's not generating a lot of inquiries, getting around 350 visits per month. I want to know what they can do to make it work more. So they are adding content regularly. One of the interesting things I asked was, Mark, what are you doing optimization wise? And he said he's paid for SEO for the year for £350. Now, I hear this a lot. I speak to a lot of people that say they're getting SEO services, £50 a month, £100 a quarter, £200, £300 a year. I need to explain to you, if that's what you're paying for SEO, you're not going to get results. To do SEO, search engine optimization, to get to the top of Google for free search terms consistently, and to do it ethically and to do it well, you're going to have to pay a company at least £1,250 to £1,500 a month. That's what you expect to pay for an SEO company. I do both. I pay an SEO company and I pay those figures. I also do a lot myself, and so it's vital. If you really do want to get traffic to your website, then you need to SEO. You need to pay properly for it. So that's sort of point one. The other thing I'd say, the overall look and feel of the site, then going on to what we've got here, is nice. It's the way I like it. We've got a left-hand column with navigation, which is very clear. We've got a central column. We've got a right-hand side which tells us fill in a form, and that's another interesting point for Marketing for Solicitors members. Through our websites, about 60% of people like to fill in an inquiry form rather than phone us. So even though there's a phone number on there, free phone number, people are quite happy filling in forms, and it's a nice short form here, so no problems with that at all. I changed the submit button to send free inquiry, and maybe rather than contact us, I put make a free no obligation inquiry and put a paragraph saying, if you'd like some more information, fill in your details below. We'll be in touch with you. You're trying to, the two jobs to your website: get them to your website first, and then once they're there, take away any reason to leave them. And on that page, I might be thinking, now, is this going to cost me? Lawyers are renowned for charging. Solicitors always charge. Is this a free inquiry or not? So I'd emphasize on that contact page, free, no obligation inquiry. Fill in some details and we'll get back to you. That then leaves the ball with you. And so on the right hand side, you could also change that to make a free inquiry, because if you're good at what you do, once you've got them on the phone, you'll be able to find out what they need and then explain what you're costing, what your charges are to help them. Okay, let's go back to the home page and look at the behind page optimization. Quite slow to load. I'm not sure if that's my connection. I'll switch to my faster connection. That's taken a while to come through. There we are. So this top header, maybe slow down the movement. That's really quick and it's very distracting. It's taking up quite a lot of space. So there's some white space at the top here, which could be shrunk, because although I'm viewing it on a big screen, someone viewing on a portable device or a smaller screen, they're probably only going to get one or two lines of copy here before it goes what we call below the fold. So it might be worth trying to move this up a bit and trying to maybe shrink this so that people can actually see what you're saying about what you do. Okay, let's look behind at the code. So you right click anywhere on one of your pages, view page source, and you can see the code behind the page. These are the important bits up here. The title, description and keywords plus the on-page copy are probably responsible for about 40% of your optimization of your website. So if you don't get these right, then you're going to struggle to get traffic and to get the inquiries you want. And I can see immediately that this, what I said about search engine optimization, these title tags have not been optimized. Now your home page, we're on our home page, we'll have a look at another one in a minute. What you're looking to do is put your firm name in there and also your core skills. So solicitor in Newtown, so it might be solicitor in Newtown, then it might be Millen Jenkins and Jenkins, because the home page, that's where you want people to go when they're already looking for you. And then in description, this is actually sales copy. If I open up another tab and show you what I mean, so let's do solicitor in Newtown as a Google search. You can see that, can't you? Solicitor in Newtown. So we've got some Google Places listings, and remember M4S, I think it was issue 16 or 19, which is available online, dealt with how to get better Google Places listings. You'll be pleased to see that we are at Peer Solicitor in Newtown, so that because we've got that tightly targeted keyword, and we did say at the top here, Solicitor in Newtown, that's one of the things we've targeted. It is working, and I should imagine there's not too much competition. But that's good to see us there in second position after Yell, the dying beast that is Yell, that used to be a business. And there's a lesson there in terms of a business that used to have a very profitable position and did not adapt to change. Yellow Pages didn't adapt to the internet quick enough. They're forever trying to play catch up, and they've missed their chance. Right, back to this website. There's the title tag I mentioned. Most important though, look here, we've got the description tag. Now this is sales copy. This is where you should be saying to me, get on our site, get on my site now, I want you as a client. But all that's been put in here in this case is just a ramble jamble of relevant local search terms. We've done that with the title, so what we actually need to say at this point is looking for the best solicitor in Newtown, looking for professional solicitor in Newtown, free initial inquiry, call Millen Jenkins and Jenkins now. So that's the point where you're actually trying to sell people, because this is what shows up when someone Googles your firm. This is what shows up, the title and the description tags. So you have to get those right. They are your sales copy. They are what you use to get people onto your site. So that needs changing. And then keywords, again, they need to be very focused. You need to work out exactly which keywords on each page you're targeting. If we go back to that home page, the title tag, the H1 tag here, should be exactly the same as the main keyword we're targeting for this page. So on this one it should say solicitors in Newtown. And then throughout this copy, we would, where it's appropriate and works for Google's and humans, we would confirm that we are Newtown solicitors, and put that information in there. At the bottom of the page, and at the bottom of every page, we need to emphasize how people can get in touch, because you see I've now scrolled down. The contact form that is in the right position, the Amazon Buy Now position here, which we can change the wording of to free inquiry, that's okay. But of course, when I scroll down a page, and there's lots of copy on here, and that's fine, that's as it should be. You need at least 400 words a page. There's no contact now. I've got to the bottom. I've got a client feedback questionnaire. Strange place to find that. Not sure why I need that. No initial fee meeting. That's up there. But if I've carried on down, always have to, at the bottom of every page, repeat your call to action. Call us free or fill in our online inquiry form. And remember what I said about 60% want to fill in a form. Give them the chance to do so. Don't tell them it's a form, but say, of a free 30-minute legal diagnostic or introductory meeting, please call us on blah, or fill in an online inquiry and link the words online inquiry to your contact page, which will then be changed to reflect what I've said. So that's that page. Let's have a look at one of the internal pages and see what we get. What I like about in here is that we've got a friendly image. It's stock photography, I'm guessing, but it's a nice image. We've got something relevant to the service area that we're talking about, so that's good. And there it looks like we've sort of got someone that's just shoved in anything that might work to get traffic to this page. And again, it's what I say, we need to be very focused on what traffic we're trying to attract. So on this page it might be conveyancing solicitor Mid Wales, conveyancing solicitor Newtown, conveyancing solicitor something, so something very targeted. First general comment, so I like the image, I like this premium service at a competitive price, that's good. What I don't then like is I'm on conveyancing, but I'm still getting the same navigation, which is all the other services. What I would prefer to see as I land on this page, and bear in mind, if I have typed in conveyancing solicitor Newtown and I land on this page, I want to know that you are experts in conveyancing. So what I'd like to see down here is the first item of navigation is conveyancing, and underneath that a drop down menu opens up with other details about your conveyancing services, because it's not enough to have one page. If you want people to be convinced that you are the people for conveyancing property transactions, then you need a conveyancing page, you need a purchasing page, a selling page, a buying and selling page, leases, a landlord page. I need to be convinced that you're the right firm for me. and one link in the copy on the left is not enough. So I bump all this copy down, and I put conveyancing at the top. Then I'd have a sub navigation opening up down here to show me what other property pages you got. That gives me more confidence then that you are specialists in what I'm looking at. Moving on to the middle of the copy, as I say, this it's sort of someone's crammed in keywords, and this is probably the optimization you've paid for. Cram in some keywords at the top, but with optimization you've got to tread that fine balance between doing what you're trying to do and get traffic from Google, but also please human visitors, and that's the priority. You've got to make sense of the human visitors. So if I've typed in conveyancing solicitor Newtown, guess what I want to see on this page? I want to see conveyancing solicitor Newtown, and that's got to match. And if it's another search term, Mid Wales, then I want to see conveyancing solicitor Mid Wales. Why use us? So we've got good copy, that's all fine. What is it? What do we do? Get Adobe Acrobat. I wouldn't put that link there, it's not necessary. If they click to download it and they don't have it, then they'll be prompted to download it anyway, so that's wasted copy, and that's your sales copy. Let me just check if I do click on here. Click here to download our sellers information sheets. As I say, I'd rather see a page for each of those rather than sellers and buyers information sheets being available to click on. It's downloaded it, and you shouldn't be surprised to hear now. I'd say don't just give it to me, don't make it easy for me. Make me give you my name and email address. If this is something people are going to want to download, then make me give you my name and email address. Use Aweber, it's in the private zone resources section, and make me give you some contact details so you can automatically follow up with me. Down the bottom of the page, explanation about our fees, online request for a quotation, that's all fine. But then who do I contact? I'd much rather see that repeated call to action that we saw on the other one. Free initial inquiry, call us on this number or fill in our online inquiry and we'll be in touch with you, because I can then do that from this page. If I go off and look at people, then I'm going off and then I'm distracted. One purpose per page, try and get me to request a quote or to get in touch with you from this page. So click to request an online quote, that's fine. Conveyancing inquiry form, so that's all okay. And again, I'd emphasize at the top here, free inquiry, no obligation. Lots of information on there, might put me off. Purchase sale, again, change submit to request free quotation. I like the fact that it's not, the prices aren't visible on the site. People always say, should I just put the price there and then? I don't like to do that. I like the fact you're data capturing, that's good as well. And those sorts of information has to be filled in, so I don't think it's too long to cause you any problems. Let's go back to that page and just have a look at the code behind. I expect to find the same as we saw last time. So right click, view page source, title, description, keywords, just a jumble of keywords and search terms. It should be, as I say, title should be something like conveyancing solicitor Newtown. Description, which is the ad copy that will be displayed in the Google results if you get to the top of Google, should be looking for great conveyancing solicitors in Newtown. Would you like a free, no obligation quotation and a fantastically fast service? Free inquiry now. And then keywords will be conveyancing solicitors Newtown, conveyancing solicitor Newtown, or conveyancing solicitor in Newtown. So you target very similar keywords. And I expect the same could be said of each other section. If I go into wills, trusts and mental capacity, then I want a big section on navigation and sub-navigation right at the top. So if I land there, I feel I am in the specialist placed for wills, trusts and mental capacity. I like the testimonials on the right. That's always good, taking away reasons not to use you. Easy to find location and maps, that's all good. But the biggest challenge for you there is to find the right keywords. Use the Google AdWords keyword tool, look at M4S4 for the blueprint section, find out what keywords you can attract volumes of traffic for, and then make every single page absolutely focused on just that keyword, and keep adding pages, and use submit your article from the private zone to generate links. Google now is very hot on article links, so you need to constantly change the link copy. But have a look at M4S4 and that gives you information. I hope that's been helpful. Mark, if you've got any more questions, feel free to get in touch with me. Thanks very much indeed.